rub it in, Brad. It's only 42 degrees in St. Louis today. But
he punched out 4. Look at the numbers last year. 10 starts, 15 games for him.
No strikes. Laid a bit of a slow start this spring.
This is a guy that we saw. As you see, Steven Matz, couple of just big gloves.
2 balls and a strike. One thing we noticed about Steve. And the thinking line drive off the bat of Dominic Smith. And a runner at clock and batter clock violation. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Kisner's throw is high and wide. Kisner's throw sailed high. Athletic play by Mason Wynn to end the inning.
I think they got a good one here in Gore, and that's not to mention our farm system.
And he starts the day with a ball 4 to Mason Wynn, who wanted more steals, bigger bases, and the Wynn started then stopped, and that ball is hit. Stone Garrett on the run. Third, Pop Warner's going to wait.
Ballpark, if the wind isn't blowing, Mason Wynn's got to make sure that this thing does not get, currently has the speed to score from there.
Yeah, you're right about the wind. It's a very powerful team this spring. 22 home runs as up the middle for a base and around third. Cut off by Dominic Smith. Thank you very much. And as we said, the Tigers with 29, the Phillies 28 here in the first inning. As Gomez chased one, Cardinals 15 so far at the plate.
Yeah, you know that.
That's driven to it going back. He's with a strong drive, but he's retired for the second out. I mean, the results are the results in spring training. So Juniel Kirakuto is the back.
We weren't, but he gets a good jump and shows.
And Mater will stroll into third base.
With these rules, limited disengagements, they're going all the time.
And just think if that strike 3 over the inside corner, and a wrap spread goes to work in his second inning.
Off his athleticism, and you know that Steven Matz, a guy that these young kids can lean on a little bit, as that one stretch for the Cardinals where he just couldn't get out. I remember playing against the
100 games again this year. That's off the plate. Matz has walked 2 in his
field pretty much every day for this Nationals.
He gives way to Ildemaro Vargas, who gets a strike call.
Very well traveled in his career in 2008.
Towards second, Kramer Dickerson's erased one on.
Well, good job to get the you turn yourself into a first baseman, stretch out and get that one out for sure.
Play in order for C.J. Abrams. And Abrams, another talented kid who's 22.
Talking to those around the organization, they truly do believe that that is going to be there. Not that he's a young player, just learn at that level. You kind of have to have more established guys.
Breaking ball. Gomez drifting back, glasses gleaming, and Nathan Church comes over right behind Moises Gomez.
Took over on this one. Doesn't matter. The play ends up being made at a range of
for the second out. Here's Stone Garrett. Talked about his interest.
If you're swinging it, they're going to give you a chance.
Toward third. Tricky hop. Looping throw. And Leonel Valera on a hop. He'll fire to first. Cardinals shut down a Nationals threat in this second. Season long tickets are at Cardinals. Kramer Robertson jumps on the first pitch.
To take advantage of it first pitch.
So 3 runs on 3.
Might have to test, right?
That ball on the run. He's not going to get that. That's a runner at second. Man to third base, unselfish in with Turner at third and 1 out. Now really making the decision-making process for Ollie, his staff, and Mo, highly thought of young pitchers. That ball curling away from him. He knows play ABC baseball and add on another run.
But also manufacturing. Good to see. Ground ball to the right side. Got him over. And the
Burleson for the second time has that. And his peg to first.
Signing an 8-year deal. A couple of club options.
Turn, and that ball is puts the Nationals on the board.
Riley saying, I want a contract like K-Bears. Like competition there behind.
So it's a 4-1 game now. Back to the top of the order and late. And a little cannon unloads and got him. But
forehand, you have to know.
Dominic Smith could do no more than foul it back. And the Nats are down to their last strike
against Dickerson.
Nope. Fastball right down the third inning. A Riley Adams homer, their lone tally.
You talk about an atmosphere, boy.
On the third. And the throw to Walker strained his shoulder on a headfirst slide into second base. And Gomez down on strikes for the second.
Going the other way with it and put a charge into it. It's been a frustrating fastball command.
And it is. And McKenzie. Off we go to the fourth. Glad you're with us in Jupiter. Katakuto and Kisner. It is.
In spring training, I don't need anybody going over the rail. I don't need you slamming.
Needed to make. It appears he's made it in between innings. And he struck him out. Chased a high fastball.
I like that idea right there, too. He doesn't use the slider often, but that was a good spot for it.
It's his timeout. Matz goes right back. It's going to bounce off the warning track and over the fence for a rule book double. He strikes out 5 and leaves with a 4-1 lead.
Well, can run it up there in the mid-90s. Innings eater last year in the minor leagues.
Second, Kramer's got it. Throws across fourth. Cardinals have an early lead.
Or remember that, and that's why he gets that back foot slider first pitch, just in case he gets jumpy again.
The Cardinals bullpen and out of play. Late round pick in the draft by the Cardinals back in 2018 out of Cal. 4 runs on right. Stone Garrett. Tag. He's going to try to advance, and he's going to be toast. It sends us to the 5th. And they're 9-1-2 hitters up, Brad, in the top of the 5th.
Well, Ryan Helsley made his 4th. There, you're facing Ryan Helsley, you're Adams, and you're thinking, okay, well, I better be ready.
Do we have a pitch?
1-hour fastball right down the middle, too, but was not up for the fastball, and that's the beauty of this slider here from Helsley. Is it
some heavy lifting to do? But it can't happen. How about that? That's as good as it gets. And the Cardinals rolling 4-1. April Fool's Day is Saturday, and we're not kidding you. The 25,000 fans.
The round.
Base it up the middle. Win to 1 and. And good to see him back playing in games after some. Good, but it'll be caught shy of the track. It's up a hit, but nothing else. And the Cardinals' lead is still 3.
The outing here for Drew Verhagen. The first 3 have gone really well. He's punched out 4. He just finally looks healthy again. Marred by injury last year.
He's thrown 3 innings of scoreless. 1. Verhagen will field and glove. Curved wicker baskets, and they fling that ball over 100 miles an hour. And out at glasses gleaming, and he's going to. And right center, it's going to be a good Cardinal relief pitching continues in a scoreless 6th. 2 strikes, and a breaking ball gets him to swing and miss.
Impressive outing.
17 pitches. He faced his bullpen down 3. April 21st. New pitcher on for the next.
Mechanics when you look at him.
That bat sawed in half. Cardinals enjoy a 4-1 lead. Jordan Hicks will face C.J. Abrams. Strikes. That's Davey Martinez led the National.
They're all outfielders currently. 2 of them ended up coming in that Juan Soto. He's a monster.
He's their Jordan Hicks.
Yes, ETA is probably a couple of baseball.
Talk about talent. How about that inning? This to the stretch. Cardinals enjoy a 4-1 lead. Corey Abbott back to work. Juniel Katakuto, the batter, looking for his. It's 2-2.
It's time to do a little bit of laundry.
Corner, that'll roll up against the fence.
Can't be able to get the barrel to it and keeps it fair. 2 more games over the weekend.
On it down, and that's going to stay for Kramer on back-to-back doubles.
Off the bat and drives in a run here.
5 extra base hits for the Cardinals. They have 7 in total. Adams has that. He'll step on the bag and on the ground. And Adams must be for Dusty Baker, as you just said. Look across the complex when
There's a pride in that.
swinging bunt by Mason Wynn. And they add to the lead, and we head to the 8th. Chris Stratton will try to continue that excellent relief work for the Cardinals. That's a play behind the plate you can't exactly replicate too, unless you have a teammate that just. That's going to trickle foul. Or Chris, as Riley Adams slowly makes his way back to the batter's box here.
In St. Louis.
Shallow center. Church on the run. Ball drops.
Get on the mound. You do the little pleasantry. Then you're back to pitching.
1 ball, 2 strikes. At the knees. And
Fortunate, especially when the whole crew is here. They got so many good defenders. I wonder if it's something too where things.
that's high, and the inning continues. Bases are loaded. First, and the game's on the line. Isn't that the matchup you want to see?
Was this something, did it work the way that we wanted it to work? If so, great.
But I'd like to head into the off day with a 5-1 win, meeting over Stratton in 337 at bats last year. So
impressive.
Stratton ready and turns it loose, and a swing, but can't edge closer. And Alec Burleson is at first, and he'll make the play easily. One up. Davey Martinez and his staff. Well, they've got a good double play combo up the middle. They just signed in the fold with a rope to left. Spring is hit, and he's hit the ball hard twice today.
Exit velocities, and that's one of those pitches right there. If you're Moises Gomez, you tip your cap. There's nothing.
94, 95 with that fastball.
Well, to your earlier point.
And 4 straight will. Cardinals have earned 3 walks today. This one hit toward the hole at.
Right, that was the only play, is to try to get. He's not missing in dangerous spot.
And the throw to first. Have done it all today. They enjoy a 5-1 lead. So Brad, another youngster who's opened up a ton of eyes this spring. It's the high. And hence with a leadoff walk, he's back to the mound, and a little flip to first. How about
The bat, 99.8 miles an hour, able to stick with it. He might have even had time to turn 2 on.
pitchers that can field their position, can walk though, keeps
The innings for him, you'd think maybe starting, they can make some adjustments on the fly.
Want to see him. Rifled foul, and well, you'd like Tink to end it right here. Pitch toward third, and an off-balance throw, skips off.
Ag potentially on that play, but tries to make the throw across. Out of it, but nothing to show for it there.
Nationals have him loaded. Well, Ryan Ludus comes in a tough spot, wouldn't you say? 2 outs. Line drive hit, but that's going to do it. Moises won. Cardinals victory.
Well, just overall of sin as well, and the Cardinals take care of business here against the Nationals.
And they head into the